Just outside Tromso lies a tiny island called Sommarøy, with water so blue and clear it earned the nickname the Caribbean of the Arctic. But what makes Sommarøy even more unusual is that it became known as the place where time doesn't really matter. It doesn't look real! In this video, we're heading to Sommarøy to experience it for ourselves. We're also going to spend the rest of the day back into Tromso to try some of the best food in the city center. Good morning from the Arctic city of Tromso. So today we are joining another tour. So we are heading to the island of Sommarøy. So it's a small fishing village and they have a beautiful beach out there. So depending on the weather, we might do picnic by the beach. All right, thank you. Okay, we're now here at our first stop, which I believe, if I heard it correctly, was like a big fjord. So there's a viewpoint here that you can see the beautiful view of the fjord. Well, I'm trying to fall. It's so slippery. I'm trying not to fall here. Wow. Look at the view. Oh man. Ang ganda. Oh, ang ganda. It doesn't look real. Ang ganda. So what do you think? This is easily one of the best views I've ever seen. One of the best landscape that I've seen. Okay, heading back to the bus now.
During wintertime, people not only come here to play some sports, they also come to enjoy the Northern Lights. And as you can imagine, a picture with the Northern Light with this view is something you cannot miss.
So we're making one more stop before we cross the bridge to Sommarøy. So I think there's a viewpoint over there where we can get a better view of the bridge and the island. The water here looks really nice. It's so blue. And then you can see at my back, so that's the bridge going to Sommarøy Island. So the bridge is a one-way bridge and there's stoplight at the end of the bridge. So the cars have to take turns passing through.
this más oscuro es el alce, and this one that is more reddish is reindeer. Este más rojizo, esto es red.
What's that? Is that the reindeer? Moose. So we're done with the picnic. So the brown cheese was the first one to go. I only was able to eat just one piece, and then after 5 minutes, just gone. And there was so much ice around the table. I was trying not to like slip while getting food. But yeah, this is Sommarøy, the beach of Sommarøy. So Sommarøy is called the Caribbean of the Arctic, and I could see why, because the water is so blue. The sand is white. I could imagine how this place looks like during summer. I imagine it's just as beautiful, and you can see the fjord from the distance. From afar, you could see like a peak that's shaped like a triangle. So that's where actually the cathedral in Tromso draws its inspiration from. And also our tour guide was encouraging us to go in the water. I don't know if anyone in our group will do that. Go! In 2019, a campaign spearheaded by locals proposed declaring the island of Sommarøy a time-free zone, suggesting the idea of abolishing the use of clocks. The concept was meant to reflect a lifestyle where people could do whatever they want whenever they want. So you could have coffee at 2 a.m. or go for a swim at 4 a.m. This ties into Sommarøy's unique geography as the island experiences around 69 days of midnight sun from May to July, where the sun barely sets and time can feel almost irrelevant. However, it was later confirmed that the idea was part of a marketing stunt aimed at highlighting the island's extreme daylight conditions and promoting tourism. Even if it turned out to be a marketing stunt, I'd say it was a pretty clever and intriguing one. Ayan! Ayan! May magdidip! May magdidip! Oh my god, someone's gonna do it! Wow! If we knew how to drive in the snow, we probably would have loved to come here on our own. I also think spending a night in Sommarøy would be amazing because this feels like it could be such a beautiful spot to watch the northern lights. Our tour also passed by the famous fishermen's houses that you've probably seen all over social media. But since they're private properties, we weren't allowed to go down and take photos right in front of them.
Guys, if you look to your left, you're gonna be able to see some people fishing on the ice.
Okay, so if you're interested in getting a little keepsake or a souvenir from making it to the Arctic Circle, you can go to the visitor center and get the polar certificate. I was able to put my husband and my names on one certificate, and it was only $20. So it's a really good souvenir. So right now we're in the Vervet area, and we're gonna go and check the gateway arc, and just enjoy the view and take some photos. Now, if you're in Tromso and want to try one of the best fish cakes ever, head over to Stortorget, and right in the middle of the square, you will find a small food truck called Arctic Food Lab.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice afternoon.
Are you here today and tomorrow?
Yeah, 12:30 to 5 until Sunday.
Until Sunday, okay.
Honestly, I never thought a fish cake could taste this good. It was so fresh and completely different from the processed ones that you usually find at the supermarket. This one is made fresh with just a few simple ingredients and you can really taste the difference. I've honestly never had anything like it. Oh, this is the caviar salad. And then we got here some fish cake. It looks really different. It looks like a pancake. Yeah, it's good. For dinner, we headed to Epic to finally try reindeer stew. So far, the only reindeer meat we've had was mixed with beef, so I was really curious to find out what actual reindeer tastes like on its own. So we're having reindeer stew, reindeer burger, and brown cheesecake. So let's try it. So the reindeer meat has a strong, distinct taste, but it's actually good. I haven't tasted anything like this before because this is my first time trying reindeer meat. So now I'm gonna try the reindeer burger. The burger patty, I think, is mixed with ground beef already, so you can't fully get the taste of the reindeer. It tastes more like a regular beef patty.